standing 7 feet tall, weighing 320 pounds. A two-sport athlete. Gary, are you familiar with Dan the Beast Severn?
I am.
This man, in the world of mixed martial arts, Dan the Beast Severn, former UFC Super Fight champion, UFC 5 tournament winner, Ultimate winner, NWA champion. This man in King of the Cage knocked out Dan the Beast Severn.
And when you see him come in this ring, you'll know why.
Look, being accompanied to the ring by Wesley Pipes.
He's the King Kong of St. John. This man's Godzilla. It's not often Wesley Pipes is a smaller man.
It is not. Giant Orion, he's a monster. And you see Wesley Pipes coming to get in the front row seat. Like you said, this is a King Kong and Godzilla formed a team.
We have the muscle beast, the King Kong of St. John. Giant Orion, when he was a mixed martial artist, went by the Vanilla Gorilla, and I think we're gonna see some primal rage. Blue did an excellent job of that introduction, but let's be honest, this man in this neck of the woods needs no introduction.
What kind of shape is Dick Durning going to be in after the end of the last event? He was a mess in the corner. It's going to be hard to see what kind of shape he's in.
Wesley Pipes and the Hollywood Heathens left both Durnings in a bloody heap. But if I know anything about Dick, it's that he's resilient. And if anyone knows how resilient Dick Durning is, it's you, Kotsab. You have had many wars with this man.
Countless matches with Dick Durning, and the feeds on the energy of the audience. He's one of the toughest human beings I have ever met. He can brawl, he can high fly, he can do technical wrestling. We saw Tides of Gold, he can do the hardcore style. But can he beat a giant?
Well, we'll see. Coming off a huge victory over Mustafa Jordan at the house that Pipes built. Trying to make it 2 in a row at Trial by Blood, but he has a literal giant standing in front of him.
He's fought some big names in his career, Dick Durning, when he was fighting Cody Rhodes, Jack Swagger, Speedball Mike Bailey. He's been around, and he's fought many, many people.
True.
Giant Orion, he's got over 100 wins he's racked up in his wrestling career, so he knows what he's doing in there as well.
And hey, you talked about the size difference between Pipes and Orion. It's not often that Durning is giving up size.
This is true. This is 2 matches in a row. He's been the smaller man, which is so unlikely.
Oh, Durning in the stains of blood from his son on the ring.
Hey, why don't you worry about what's going on in front of you? Huh? You gonna look past me to him, boy?
No, I'm staring right at you, you 7-foot dummy.
Ooh, we got some trash talk here between these two.
Shots fired.
Giant Orion, a 10-year veteran, trained by Phil LaFawn and Massive Damage. But Durning, a 23-year veteran, trained by Maritime legend Emile Dupree and Wayne Kreiderman.
Emile Dupree, Wayne Kreiderman, also trained Maritime stalwart Mark Thomas, training partners with Thomas and Durning. And look at
Pipes mocking Durning. Now, how much of a factor is Pipes going to play in this match?
Well, you have eyes in the back of your head. It's not just the taunting that's going to get in your head. It's the what's going to happen if Matt Pettifer's back is turned.
Gary, do you approve of Pipes being out here?
There's not much I can do. He kind of runs the roost. Like Kotsab said, he's going to have to have eyes in his back of his head, Dick Durning. You never know what Wesley Pipes is going to do.
And how often do you see Durning just ragdolled like that?
Orion treating Durning like he's a cruiserweight.
Everybody looks like a cruiserweight in the ring against this guy.
Orion wrestled all over North America, including Mexico, spent a year living in the gym of Bandito.
Legitimate pedigree. Durning challenging Giant Orion to a test of strength. Josh, is this wise?
I don't think it's wise, and I don't even know if Durning's going to be able to reach that high.
Look at this height disparity.
You are right. You cannot. Maybe the second rope.
You see that?
Man, it's
What?
frightening.
Why you
Large
doing
and
that,
frightening.
Durning? What's wrong?
Gary, asking you shall receive. Durning
Go.
taking your advice.
What you got to do.
This will technically be an illegal maneuver if Durning is touching the ropes.
Josh Kotsabasakis, always one to care about the rules.
Keeping us in line, he does. Somebody has to keep us in line,
Of
Travis.
course, of course. Here we go. Test of strength. Oh! Just crushing the sternum of Durning. And Coach Ab, you're right. It was not wise to get in a test of strength with Giant Orion and Durning on his knees.
Durning ironically calling him a dummy earlier, and I got to think he's feeling like the dummy now.
Bit off more than he can chew. But look at this. We talked about how he feeds off the crowd, and he almost able to rally him back into it.
You see a near fall off of a test of strength.
Wow.
That is the strength of Giant Orion.
That's 320 pounds coming down on you. Durning thinking sunset flipped. But as I mentioned, that 320-pound frame, pardon me, just picks up Durning like a child. Kick to the midsection.
Oh, you're not gonna.
And Dick Durning with the Canadian Destroyer puts down the Giants.
I think he surprised himself with that.
That Durning shot. I'm shocked.
Everybody is.
Shades
The first move of the match by Dick Durning, and it's a Canadian Destroyer.
The ring is shocked.
Shades of a great Canadian, Petey Williams, and suddenly Durning is in the driver's seat, going up top. Durning misses with a senton atomico. Gary, did he get maybe a little too excited, overzealous?
Why did Durning go for a pin after that Canadian Destroyer is what I want to know.
I think,
Good call. He should have.
you know, with someone like Giant Orion, you know that one maneuver's not going to put him down. I think you want that exclamation point. I believe if he connects there, the match is over. That's why they call it high risk.
I think Durning was surprised hitting the Canadian Destroyer that he actually hit that, so thought another move needed to be done to put this guy down.
That's a great point. As Kotsab mentioned, he surprised himself with that Destroyer.
Durning's got a history of back issues. I wonder how that.
Kotsab, you said earlier how you hate that one of the worst things to take is a chop. A chop for a man that size has to be one of the worst things ever.
Yeah, I don't know how Durning still has a pec right now.
Durning with this flurry of forearms.
I was going to see those forearms earlier.
Staggering the big man.
Right, twice learned from his papa, obviously, but what a slam from Giant Orion.
There's that MMA background, some ground and pound.
Those pancrase-esque strikes from the mixed martial artist. And Kotsab, him just putting that knee on the chest to get control.
Getting control, also taking the win.
Oh my, and you just saw Durning get launched into that ring post, perhaps dislocating his left shoulder.
Dislocating his shoulder, possibly moving the ring 2 feet to the left.
This is crazy. That is force.
They're just scaling over the top rope like it's nothing.
Oh, like Kevin Nash style.
You know, Giant Orion is from the Rocky Mountains, and I think this man can move mountains with his power. He just shifted the whole ring with Dick Durning's body with how much force he put behind that throw.
Rocky Mountains produced another giant, the man they call Vader. I think even that guy like Vader would have had a difficult time with the giant. Giant Orion is taller than the ring post.
Speaking of ring post, Durning launched into the ring post yet again.
That ring post is taking a beating. Last night, guys, was the start of the NFL season, and it was the Eagles versus Cowboys. Here at Superstars tonight, we're having men's versus Giants. We're keeping the action going.
Orion asking him guy in the front row, if he looks scared, kid in the front row does, that's for sure.
We're not in MetLife Stadium, but we are seeing some Giants tonight.
Right.
And you mentioned, look how easily he scales those ropes.
Orion taking advantage of the outside count, staying out there until the count of 8, catching his breath.
Not just big, but smart. You know, shame on me. I wouldn't have expected him to be so cerebral, but he is. Perhaps they're letting the crowd get in his head, but if I was in the crowd, I'd be intimidated of this guy. I'd be afraid to chant everything at him.
Yeah, you're right.
My goodness, these elbows driving down on that arm. You see him wearing that compression sleeve, and it might as well be a bullseye, a target.
The thing about Durning, we said he's what, a 23-year vet? 23 years, that's a lot of wear and tear. We talk about how pro wrestlers, they've got something called a bump card. Things like the press. Oh my
The elevation on that.
He nearly hit the roof of the field house.
It's like taking a fall from a 3-story building.
So I am not an official. I would never tell them how to do their job, but if I'm Pettifer, I'm checking on Durning, see if he wants to continue.
Especially with his issue, with all of his back issues and history with back problems. It was a rough fall.
Maybe it's a thing with both Dryce and Dick. Are the Durnings too tough for their own good?
Sometimes you got more guts than brains, and I'm not saying that they don't have brains, but I'm saying that sometimes when they're in there in that ring, you can tell that they're maybe too focused on winning the match, putting on a good show rather than just calling it a night.
I don't approve of the hair pulling, but that was a gorgeous arm drag from Giant Orion. And look at him just putting all that weight onto that shoulder. As we mentioned, that shoulder earlier slammed into the ring post. Who knows if it's even in its socket right now.
Like you called it a target on Dick Durning, and Orion is the hunter. He's got his target locked in. He's working that arm well.
How disheartening is it to face a guy like Durning who doesn't quit?
We talked about his old training partner from Emile Dupree and Wayne Kreiderman. Mark Thomas, we said the same thing. The guy doesn't stay down. He just gets up and keeps going. Durning is the same way. You've got to beat him till he's practically unconscious to get a win.
Oh, and he went for the cross body, but Orion intercepts with that code breaker to the midsection. Wow. That's got to knock all the men down. That's got to be it. And even 320 pounds not able to put him away. Should he have hooked the leg?
He should have. I don't know if maybe the wind is catching up to Orion at this point. But at the same time, Durning is slowly getting that shoulder up. We talked about the damage to the back.
Huge suplex.
Okay, Durning's not a small man. Look at him holding him.
All the blood
like a child.
rushing to Durning's
Ring almost
head.
collapsed.
What a delayed suplex.
That was awesome.
It looked like me picking up my 3-year-old.
This lateral press and Durning. Notice not an emphatic kick out. That was a kick out of survival, just getting his shoulder up.
That's 2 kickouts in a row by Durning, where all he did was slowly put up that shoulder.
And it's a good thing Matt Pettifer is wearing black pants right now with Giant Orion in his face like that. I'd be terrified. Durning with, so I think he was saying Wesley Pipes #1. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, I believe that's what he said. I almost forgot Wesley Pipes is over there. He's been fairly quiet this match.
Orion just calling Durning a name.
Guess he doesn't really need to do much.
Out of luck.
I can't protest what you just said. And what a big boost! Knocking the beard off Durning's face with that one.
Look at the beard off. I think Durning just lost some more teeth that he can't afford to lose. I can't remember the last time I've seen Durning in this type of position.
Look at him.
Getting manhandled.
Choking him so hard, he's almost going over that rope.
He barely has to lift his leg to choke the man out. Like,
You can see Orion sweating. He's not even breathing heavy though.
the air thinner up there.
Durning first. Torture rack position now from Orion.
Oh my Lord.
Torture rack into a spinning neck breaker. Is this it? And Durning again able to kick out.
I don't get where he's coming. And
Orion has
back
to be
of this.
getting frustrated.
There he is. You slam the mat.
Well, that torture rack net breaker has been his finisher from before, and he's put people away with that.
Well, Josh mentioned Durning in history of back problems.
Yeah. And
Orion just took him on a helicopter ride and he's still kicked out.
as we mentioned, are the Durnings too tough for their own good?
Where's he going?
So, I wonder what Orion has in mind here.
He can't be.
Is there enough clearance in here for him to get on the top rope?
Chance of
There's no way he's... Guys, this is a big man to be going up that high.
It's a 7-footer on the top rope. Durning scales it, cuts him off with a drop kick.
A little vertical leap to not only drop kick someone on the top rope, but to get that high to hit a monster like that.
7-footer on the top rope. And there's those chops we spoke of earlier. Durning now trying to get Orion in position here. Oh, and you heard that one through the field house.
That one echoed.
We talked earlier about Pipes is the King Kong of St. John.
Top rope Hurricanrana from Dick Durning. And is this what Dick needs?
He's about to say it's like they're on top of the Empire State Building.
He needs to get up and do something here. That was what he needed to get back into it. The Giant is down, but don't forget about Wesley Pipes in the outside.
And what does Durning have left? Notice not able to really capitalize on that in any capacity.
Durning looks like he's taking a nap right now, and I honestly can't say I blame him.
Both these men down. You'd hate to see this end on a double count.
Wesley Pipes just yelled at a child in the front row and told him if he didn't shut up, he would beat up his dad.
He'll do it too. He beat up Spider-Man.
I'm glad I didn't take my son. Because he would be shooting him.
We're at a count of 9. I hope it doesn't end this way. And both men barely get to their feet.
Durning looks like he's standing on spaghetti noodles.
Orion, not much better though. He's eating these right hands.
Come back.
We talk about how Durning can be a brawler. He's even taken it to an MMA fighter at this point.
Orion still on his feet somehow. Lariat across the throat, still on his feet, staggering. Gary, what does it take to drop this man?
How do you pin a guy that doesn't go down?
Nothing.
Oh!
Apparently.
I think we have our answer.
Kick to the face.
Look, Durning's surprised again.
Checking his jaw.
Our champion in the corner is incensed. He's not liking what he's seeing. His Giant is not doing what he wanted him to do.
Throwing his whole body out of the ring on that. And how many times have we seen that? That diving bulldog through the ropes. Kotsab, I'm sure you felt that before. What does that feel like?
It feels like you're just lost.
What is this?
Ring the bell. This is over. Can't let any match go. Yeah.
You know what? Gary, Wesley Pipes was suspiciously quiet that whole match.
He's trying to blame the man in the front row for throwing the chair and saying he didn't do it. It wasn't a fan. Come on, Mr. Pipes.
I just pray to God that if he won, I would never do another
Wesley
bad thing again in my life.
disgusts me.
Dick, are you okay?
This was a great contest. This was a back and forth battle. And Pipes, because he's so petty, has so much resentment for the Durnings, just couldn't let it go, had to get involved. I don't even want to know what Wesley Pipes is looking for. Well, as we've heard, Durning is our victor, but in name only, winning via DQ, but at what cost?
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell, please. Someone needs to stop this.
Dick's about to get wood.
How can you joke at a time like this? Gary, what is happening?
This is sick. Like every time I can step in, but I'm literally terrified of these two gentlemen.
Hey, if you heard the announcement though, Durning is now officially the #1 contender to Wesley Pipes Championship.
And what kind of shape's he going to be in when he gets there?
God, that choke slam through the table! Orion putting Durning through the table. I thought he was going to put him through the ring.
Those tables cost us money.
Wesley Pipes knew exactly what he was doing.
And he might be the #1 contender, but that match might not happen for a long time.
And look at this, Orion and Pipes in cahoots. Pipes knew, hey, if Dick wins but he's in no condition to compete, Pipes wins by default.
That was his plan from the get-go, I think.
Shut up, boy, speak.
The audience is being impolite now.
Well, Dick, I guess you beat my Giant. So, being a man of honor and a fighting champion, you earned this, buddy. I'm gonna put my titles on the line against you right now.
Oh yeah, right now, of course.
He's a benevolent muscle beast.
If Wesley Pipes is a man of honor, I have a full head of hair.
I didn't play this match. I don't know what he's doing. He's just taking matters into his own hands. When you have the belt, you do what you want, I guess.
I have to agree with the St. John crowd. Wesley Pipes is a coward.
Let him hear it, St. John.
Oh, what's this? That's the working class hero, Mark Thomas.
Finally, somebody's
I thought it was John Wayne.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas, for coming in here.
Hey, we talked earlier. These guys go way back. Both of them trained by Emile Dupree. Both of them trained by Wayne Kreiderman.
This is true, same class. Been up and down these roads together.
Wesley Pipes, you have stooped to the biggest low that I ever thought you could stoop. I didn't come here tonight looking for a fight, looking for a match. I came here because of my best friend. You want to stand there and challenge a man that's incapacitated? Well, it's been 2.5 years since you and I danced, and I think tonight you and I gotta dance one more time!
Yes. This match I would put Coleman or Melvin this match.
If you got the cojones, you stick that title on the line right here, right now!
You heard the man, he signs off on it.
I'll make the phone call right now.
Could Mark Thomas spell incapacitated?
You people wanna see me beat up another washed up has-been? That's what I thought. I'm out of here.
Oh, come on, no, get in there.
Good God of him to call him a has-been. He's wearing the proper color because Wesley Pipes is YOLO. What's this? Jeff Graves has something to say about this.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Things got a little out of hand last month. And it seems they get a little out of hand this month. And I can't have that happening in my company. So,
That's right, Jeff. Thank you.
since I'm not a big fan of what you did last month, but I'm a real big fan of what Mr. Thomas here just suggested. I, as the owner of Superstars Wrestling, am making this absolutely 100% official. Both those titles on the line right now. You and Mark Thomas, make it happen. Get me a ring!
Graves makes it official. Daniels makes it official. Baby, it's official. Let's
What are you
get.
gonna do if I don't? Strip me of the titles?
Strip you of the titles, fire you, sue you for breach of contract, take over every penny that I could possibly do. So that or this. What's it gonna be, Pipes?
Jeff Graves is a man of the people.
Thank you, Jeff Graves.
Come on!